What makes a high value man? For me, being a high value man, it simply means you're able to make high value choices. And if you can't make high value choices, you are not a high value man. That's my honest opinion. The women that are going to fall in love with, the children that are going to have, the kind of family that you're going to build, the businesses that you're going to start and also build and also get involved into, the people that you are in relationships with, the people that you mingle with, your friendships are what determines what kind of a man are you, are what questions your choices as a high value man or even as a low value man. Because being a high value man, it goes a long way. We have to tap into what kind of choices are you making as a high value man, what kind of standards that are you having as a man, what kind of relationships you are involved in. It doesn't matter, regardless of wherever you are in your life. The relationships that you're involved into, whether starting from business, your romantic relationships, your family relationships, are what determines what kind of a man are you, are what questions what kind of a man are you, are what determines if you qualify to be a high value man. Being a high value man, it simply means you're able to make high value choices, wise choices. You are surrounded with people with high standards and high values, and also we have what we call your principles. You live up to your principles. Your principles, I mean your disciplined approach when it comes to everything that happens and also revolves around you. Because sometimes as a high value man, you get tested. Sometimes as a high value man, you face chaos. How you respond and also react to certain situations are what will determine what kind of a man are you, are what determines if you do qualify to be a high value man or not. As for myself, being a high value man, for me it simply means being able to live up to my standards, living by my principles. Am I disciplined enough? Am I focused? Am I logged in? What makes a high value man according to me? That's my honest opinion. Because someone might define a high value man differently. As I've said, that being a high value man, it simply means being able to make high value choices. The woman that they're going to fall in love with and also marry says a lot about you, because it's a reflection of who you are. If you choose a low value woman, it simply means you're a low value man. Because if you were a high value man, you will be able to make high value choices by choosing the right woman who has high standards and also living up to their standards. That's my honest opinion when it comes to being a high value man. As I've said, that someone might define a high value man as other principles that I have not mentioned yet, but that doesn't mean that I'm wrong with my honest opinions, and that doesn't make you right as well, and that doesn't make you wrong as well. That's my way of defining a high value man. As I've said, that being a high value man goes a long way. The family that you're going to build will say a lot about the kind of a man you are, because it defines the internal you, what we can't see. Because being a high value man can only be seen by your actions, but what goes into your mind before you see those actions are what we need to look into. We need to start tapping into other people's thoughts and also their mindsets, because being a high value man, it simply means you have a mindset that a normal and also low value man doesn't have. Being a high value man simply means having high standards, which makes you a high value man. And having high standards doesn't mean you're a high value man. It's part of those principles that form a high value man. I've seen most people misunderstand the concept of being a high value man because of how they've seen others define a high value man. And that doesn't make you wrong or right, but that's my perception when it comes to being a high value man. I've been repeating this and I'm still saying it, that being a high value man simply means you are being able to make high value choices. What you do with your life are what will determine if you are a high value man or even a low value man. As for myself, I decided to be a high value man just by following through with what I already shared with you on today's video. Being focused, being disciplined, having high standards, making high value choices are what makes a high value man as for myself. And that's the principles that I live by, or that I live with. I follow through with what I've shared with you on today's video religiously. So these are not the character traits that I have to dress, are what I had to embody within me. It's not something that I can just say I can only be a high value man when I'm outside, when I'm around people. No, I'm a high value man wherever I am, whoever I'm with. And with what I've already explained, I don't think that most of you all truly understand that being a high value man, you cannot switch on and off. You always embody those character traits. You embody what I've shared with you on today's video, which makes you a high value man. This is for purpose driven men. It is not for weak men. Only high value men can truly understand what I'm trying to deliver with my message, which makes us to walk and also partake the very same journey of being a high value man. So guys, I'm not sure if you did happen to find value in what I've just said with you on today's video, but if you did, please let me know in the comment section on what value have you picked out in this video. And also guys, for more life-changing information, there is a book called Visionary by Duncan Mnisi, which is more like a destiny helper that will take you from where you are to where you deserve to be. With that being said, I will leave the link to the book on the description box. On that note, if you're new into this YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and press the notification bell so whenever I get to upload, you will be the first one to be notified. On that note, please don't forget to share this video with someone who highly needs this kind of information. On that note, I will see you guys on our next YouTube video. This is your boy Duncan Mnisi. I will see you guys on the next one. Do not forget to subscribe.